Hi everyone, greetings and welcome. This is your October Taroscope reading, so thanks for joining me guys. Hey Pisces, this is your one. Morgan Greer cards, just doing a little bit of shuffling. It's a 6-card layout. I will run through what the cards mean as we get to the reading, and at the end we have a Chakra balance card. So let's see what's in store for you Pisces for October 2016. First card is the present point in time. The second card is hidden influences. The third card is obstacles. The fourth card is the attitude of others. The fifth card is what you should do. And the sixth card is the overall energy card for the month. Wow, guys, you have pulled out a pretty phenomenal looking reading. You have 4 major arcana cards in the very top row, all next to each other, and 1 ace and 1 court card, the King of Rods. So it looks as though for you October is quite a profound month with a lot of activity going on and possibly driven at that universal or galactic energy level. So let's see, we'll start from the left hand side with the first card, which is the King of Rods, and this is the energy that you are walking into the month of October with, so the present point in time. Now when it's a court card, it often infers of people who emanate this type of energy. He is a fire sign often, and he's sort of mid-age type guy. King of Rods, he's known to be quite good with business and entrepreneurial aspects. He can come in and bring in that creative juices and energy and sort of light a fire under you. Now I noticed too that he is looking back into the previous month, so this may well be a person who you have met earlier in the year, or if there is a project that you are working on with him or he is associated with in one way or another, then this may have begun earlier in the year and could be reignited or reinitiated now. He's a good omen. He definitely tends to bringing in some sort of creative flair and activity and fire in the belly type thing. We get to the next card there, the first of your major arcana is the High Priestess, and this is the card of hidden influences. Now what this means are things that are currently hidden to you that you don't realise could be a positive or of a benefit in some way. So this High Priestess actually kind of suits the Piscean energy very well. We see that with the representation of the moon under here, and also the fact that that is an ecliptical looking moon. So we get this feeling of, you know, watery kind of planetary energy coming in. The eclipses may well have had quite a profound effect on you one way or another. Remember, we've had eclipses right back from August through to 2 of them in September, and a lot of them have been really full-on energetic places of exchange or change that they're transmuting through. So the High Empress or the High Priestess gives us that feeling of a connection to spirituality, to knowledge, to understanding the realm of the spiritual, so that psychic world. You're actually really connected to that anyhow yourselves. So there is this ability to pull further on that at this point in time, connect with it at a deeper level. Some of you might find you're becoming clairaudient or clairsentient or clairvoyant yourselves. You might be interested in the psychic realm. You could be finding increasing synchronistic events or also connection with the dream realm as well. And there might be some important messages for you coming from within the dreamscape. So it can be a good time to take down a journal and listen to what your subconscious or the collective conscious is passing along to you. This woman is also learning at a great degree or a high-end level of esoteric knowledge of the universal's concepts of who we are, what we are, and how we fit into life and its structure, because it's more than just this life. So she's also going through a phase of that. The other thing with the High Priestess is she's very much a sexual energy as well. So this can be a very fertile period, as well as you can have people show immense attraction to you, both at the physical and the spiritual realm. So there could be all of this going on. And interestingly enough, the card right next door is the Lovers card. Now, if we think of the layout that we've got here, the Lovers card in position 3 is actually called an obstacle in this instance. So we looking at the Lovers card is saying, why is this creating an obstacle? Is there something around that is, with either in a relationship or a business perspective, causing some sort of juxtaposition or opposition within your life? So perhaps you come across this amazing connection, but there could be a negative tied into it, such as the other person or yourself may not be free or able to uplift this connection that you feel. There could already be ties or other people involved in the scenario, and often the Lovers card represents the card of choice, and it can be symbolic of more than two people in a situation. The other thing with the Lovers card is it can represent the beginning or the merging of a brand new successful business that is very much connected and has a heart passion for it. So again, because it's in the obstacle position, you have to say to yourself, why would that be? Is there something about the business or the meeting of this new potential business partner that isn't quite gelling, that needs to be rectified one way or another? So it might just mean that you have more input, or you have to do more due diligence, or you have to look further afield before everything can be ironed out and flattened out as such. So there are ripples in the time wave that need sorting out. We come to the next card, which is the attitudes of others around you in your life, and this is the Star. And it really is, as we all know, one of the most benevolent cards in the deck to receive for a reading. The Star card represents not just yourself and others, but it represents others in a different realm, so the spiritual realm in particular. So having angelic helpers or a team or of network providers and helpers in the esoteric realm, so spiritual guides, the angelic, other dimensional beings that are supportive of you and helping you and leading you into these pathways so that your life is enriched and enlightened and growing. So that's one of the perspectives of the Star card, and it matches nicely when we think it's sitting in the position of attitude of others. So you seem to have a lot of support around you from other people, some of which could well be this potential newness involved here in this Lovers card. Also remember too that the Lovers card can represent relationships that are already formed and ongoing. So if there's an obstacle there, it may need to be addressed or communicated with as well. Remember too that we're coming back into this realm now, not the spiritual realm, but the fact that you have others giving off this energy around you means that there are people who are willing to support, nurture and help you and bring balance into your life, because this is also a card about balance. And we see that here with water, and we think of hydration, and we think of balance in the emotional realm as well when the Star card comes out. So it's nice, you've got people around you who are either A, balanced and offering you emotional support, or they are there to help bring balance into a situation. So the fifth card is what should you do at this point in time. The Devil card is a card that often talks to us about letting go of things that are out of balance. Interesting that it should sit next to this card, and also this query going on here possibly with, something not being balanced there because of an obstacle. So it's telling you to think carefully about the positions you find yourself in and the out of balance emotional feelings or situations in your life. So if something isn't working and you're trying to get it to force it or fit it, I would stop. I would take a step back and go, right, there's something wrong here. It's just not flowing. When things are meant to happen in life, they just miraculously do. If you're meant to get a job that you've got your eyes on, it will come to you. If you're meant to buy that house that you've been looking at, either it will come or a better one will come. And that is the scenario. When something doesn't go the way you want it, there is a bigger picture behind it, and you need to open up and look at the bigger picture, accept it and go, okay, fine, it is what it is. I'll make a move around this obstacle and I will go in another direction. And that's pretty much what the Devil card is saying. So it's saying to you, give up on any of obsessions or unhealthy desires, including foods or drugs or exercise or work or people or relationships or emotions or anything. Let them fall by the wayside and format a new structure moving forward that's full of positivity, open boundaries, and enabling you to take you into this energy here, which is your overall energy card for the month, which is a fabulous one to have, the Ace of Rods, very much like this one over here, this rod. So there's something in the overall energy of October that suggests newness and freshness and creativity and a surge of ideas and options. This card is a wonderful one. It kind of instigates energy with all of these other ones up here. So you have the opportunity for a really positive month ahead with a lot of connection at high levels and a lot of support and help and the ability to make changes for the positive in your life. So I think that's a really, really neat reading, guys. Let's finish that off then and see what the Chakra card energy is going to bring for you. So because I think of Pisces as often being in the March time of the year, or the month of March, I know it's not just March, but we have to pick a month, so we will pick from the third card down. Just do a little bit of shuffling. Okay. Wow, I love that. I don't know if you saw that, but that card kind of fell out just a little bit back and I shuffled it again and it came out again. So there's that almost from my end, that desire to not, let that be the card that was going to be coming out because it wasn't fitting my pattern of shuffling, but it was wanting to come out anyhow, so that's how it arrived. It was like, it's very much like the Devil card, when you're obsessive about something, what is going to be will be anyhow, and that's a classic example of it. So emotional balance, it's a beautiful green card. It's in the heart chakra area. Oh wow, I hadn't even looked at the name of it. Okay, so emotional balance. And the star as well. So you have this wonderful duplicity of messages going on here and a very synchronistic occurrence for the reason that the card came out. I really love it when we get messages handed to us and we cannot ignore them. So this is about stability, harmony, peace and fluidity, and it's called emotional balance. What a beautiful looking card. Now, interestingly enough, I don't think I have ever seen this one come out before, so I'm learning about this card as well as I read for you. So let's sit back and listen to the words of the card. When your own cup is full and balanced, you will naturally have more to give and share with others. This is the story of the card. Oh, and I mean, even more beautiful synchronicity. What do we have here? These two beautiful cups that this gorgeous star card, that the lady on the star card is just pouring out in balance and harmony. Wow, nice reading, guys. Rays of morning sun meet the mists of a new moon as a spectrum of full, balanced colour pours into a golden chalice. Water rises steadily, radiating a soft glow from all sides. Soon it will naturally overflow, feeding life within the wide open field around it. There is calm and peace here, and this cup pulses with pure potential, the essence of a life fully lived within the chalice of emotional balance. Our emotions are the creative energy of our experience. They are like the fiery steed that pulls the chariot of our life. If we want to know what we are creating or why things are showing up in our life the way they are, we must look first to the thoughts and feelings we generate on a daily basis. There is an ancient saying that says, energy flows where our attention goes. Where we turn our focus, emotions build and experience follows. It is time to consider this wisdom in the emotional balance of your life. Taking time to fill our cup on the inside creates a powerful, balanced foundation for all of our actions in the world. Likewise, when we bring our attention to creating order, peace and balance in our external lives, this also facilitates harmony within. From this stable and balanced place, we find ourselves more equipped to respond to life's experiences and the emotions arising from them. See your emotions as a natural river, cleansing, filling and flowing onward from your cup of life. Acknowledge and express your feelings. Don't let your feelings overwhelm you, but don't ignore them either. Don't allow them to build up inside to the point of bursting. Give yourself space to feel, express and integrate the energy of your emotions as they flow through you. It is time to focus on cultivating emotional balance within. Everything else in life will fall harmoniously into place as a result. And I think that card just reiterates the earlier messages that I was talking about. Those are the messages I receive while I'm giving a reading and the words that seem to want to come to attention. So, lovely synchronistic reading for you guys, Pisces. Fabulous, forceful way of putting that message across for you. So it's something to really listen to and to contemplate for the month of October ahead. So bringing balance and harmony into your life in all perspectives and really enjoying that cup of overflowing, brimming goodness of energy and the gift of giving that it has to offer. So there you are, guys, a wonderful, truly wonderful reading, and it looks to be a month ahead where you have many opportunities to regain balance and harmony and love and all sorts of positives. So thanks again for listening, liking and subbing. It's a pleasure to do these readings for you. And wherever you are listening from around the world, may you have a safe, happy October. So much love, everyone. Namaste.